yelling and saying mean, hurtful things to him. They scream at him. Some of them tell lies about him, saying that he did bad things. But Jesus stays quiet, even though he knows that he will be healed. He knows that God is with him. He even asks God to help him forgive the people who are yelling and telling lies about him. During this time, Pilate called together the chief priests, rulers, and the king, and said to them,
"Away with him! Release Barabbas to us! Crucify him! Crucify him!"
Why should we crucify him? This man has not done anything. Why should I crucify him? Why should we just
Fears are still, and when striving cease, my comforter, my all in all.
when the soldiers put a big, heavy cross on Jesus' shoulders,
I
Jesus doesn't
stand.
fight with them or say angry words to them. He knows that he has to carry this cross a long way, and he knows that the way will be very hard for him at times. But Jesus knows that God is with him, and he asks God to help him to carry this cross, even though it is heavy. Look at Jesus. Jesus is so tired as he walks along the road with the heavy cross on his shoulder. The cross keeps pushing into his shoulder. The stones on the road hurt his feet. People yell
Then bursting forth in glorious day,
The soldiers
up
shot
from
rounds
the
of
grave
cross.
he
Jesus falls, and the soldiers
again.
yell even more.
And as he stands in victory, since curse has lost its grip on me, for I am his and he is mine, bought with the precious blood of
A woman comes
Christ.
up to him.
No guilt in life, no fear.
It's Jesus' mother, Mary. How sad for them to
This
see each
is
other
the
now.
power of
Mary feels so sad because she sees how much he is suffering. And Jesus sees the
life's
sadness
first
in Mary.
cry
Even though they
to
both know that God
final
is with them,
breath.
they can't even say anything.
Jesus commands my destiny. No power of hell, no scheme of man
Jesus is so tired
can
because he
ever
knows
pluck me from his hand. He returns or calls me
This
home.
person's name is Simon.
Here in
Jesus
the
just
power
looks at
of
Simon and
Christ,
quietly whispers.
I'll stand.
Then they continue on the long road, carrying the cross together.
Or calls me home.
6.
Here in the power of
Veronica
Christ,
wipes the face of
I'll
Jesus.
stand.
Look at Jesus.
Here in the power of Christ,
His hair is all tangled, and he is covered in dust from a long walk. Suddenly, a woman pushes her way out of the crowd and stands in front of Jesus.
above all powers, above
She takes a
all,
clean cloth and gently wipes Jesus' face.
above all
Jesus is so
nature
thankful that he
and
makes a
all
picture of his face on her
created
cloth.
things, above all wisdom and all the ways of
Look
man.
at Jesus. How very tired, weak, and sad Jesus is now. Even though he keeps trying to walk with the heavy cross, he just can't keep going. The noise from the crowd and the soldiers makes him even more worse. Then Jesus falls because he just can't take another step. Be patient. Jesus means to wait for him. Look at Jesus. After Jesus gives up, he continues on the boat carrying his heavy cross. He passes some women who are crying because they are so sad to see Jesus suffer. But instead of thinking only of himself and how bad he feels, Jesus tells the women not to keep crying because of him. He tells them instead to take care of others, and especially to take care of their children. Ninth station. Jesus falls for the third time. Look at Jesus. Jesus is so tired now that he can hardly take another step. It is hard for him to breathe. He has been walking a long time behind the dusty road. He has no energy left. He just can't go on anymore. Then Jesus falls down in the street for the third time. He is so very tired. Jesus asks God to help him, and Jesus gets up again.
above all power,
Jesus' clothes are taken from him. Look at Jesus. Finally, Jesus reaches the hill that he has to. Jesus knows that he will die here. Before he dies, the soldiers will do more to him. They pull off his long robe. All his clothes are taken from him. Jesus stands in front of the crowd with only a small piece of cloth covering part of his body. Jesus asks God to help him remember that he is not alone, that God is with him through this.
above all thrones, above all wonders the world has ever known, above all wealth and treasures of the earth. There's no way to measure what you're worth. Crucified, laid behind the stone, you live to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall and thought of me above